all Rainies. So she got them. They're all for Valtrex.
Hello.
Hello, peoples. We are live for real. Y'all should be able to see us. Yay! Mom is here. Hi, Mom. What kind of monsters will be encountered tonight? You mean besides us? I mean, aren't we scary enough monsters? And look, I can see Kevin Petway now. No, we're laughing because on the actual Teams meeting, I can't see him. You know, Teams does what
You still can't see him?
I still cannot see him. I told you the only one who has to see him is Zafo, right? So that he can make sure it gets on. And there he is.
Yep.
There I am.
Hey.
Oh, can I say I feel so much better, Master Fault? Because when he first logged on, I was like, doesn't he wear glasses? Because he didn't have them on. I'm like, maybe
I figured he was wearing contacts, but...
No, honestly, they're not... I mean, I use them for... They're not... My prescription's pretty weak, but they're just kind of the look I go for, so...
Gotcha. So you're like Doctor Who, you put them on because they make you look smarter. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I was like, something's wrong with what I'm seeing in the camera. And then I was like, oh, there's no glasses.
See, you were also... There is something wrong.
Thank you, Vicky, for dishing out the inspiration points.
Nice. Oh, thank you for inspiration. I don't know what I would do with it, but thank you very much.
You're going to need it. You're going to need it.
And I want to say hi to Slow Game Savored out there. And I can't say how Superstars was because I wasn't there, but I do want to tell her I hope she's feeling better.
Yes, Helen, we missed you. So you need to come back. It'll be fun. And Superstars was awesome. We were there. Zafo was there. Kevin was there. And Dolly was there. Yeah. So it was really cool.
And Slow Game Savored, thank you for the email regarding the book you read of mine. So.
Oh, that's the ARC reader.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Was that who read it early? You said ARC reader. I have not seen the email yet, so I can't wait. I'm very excited.
You're a fast reader, Helen.
Yes, very fast. She's first, I think, unless someone has read it and not told me. So.
Intriguing, right? Intriguing. I know. Ooh. Now it's hard because now you have to talk about it without giving away the ending. That's the hard part.
Well, intriguing is what I was going for, at least partly. So.
Right? That ending. I'm telling you, it's a killer.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, that's The Last Humans, if anyone's curious. It's
I'm doing some fun stuff in the second one. So.
And let me lob the softball up. What is the release date for The Last Humans?
April 5th.
And is that available for pre-order right now?
It is. I can put a link.
How about that?
Dave, you're hired.
Eventually, I get the point.
If nothing else, I'm a hype man. I can do that job.
I'm picturing you as like my rap hype man, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You need a better rap career. On the other hand, I kind of want to see that. So.
That sounds pretty fun to me. But,
So before we do more things out in Chatland, are the audio levels okay? We're basically the same.
Or when I talk, does it blow out your ears?
Or me, because I'm usually the loud one.
Anyone else want to talk? Dolly?
I will say something to everyone, which is hello. And now you can tell me how wonderful and perfect my voice sounds.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. What a lovely
D
game we'll have today.
And I think we should give a shout out to all the Valentines who are waiting for the D&D game to be over.
Right.
We appreciate their patience and their understanding.
Very much. Yes.
What about the old married couples where we were like, it's what? You know, I need a nap.
Day?
It's fine.
It's the day after the big sports ball convention.
Yeah.
This year.
Yes.
I always feel like you should spend every day, showing your loved ones that you love them. But it's always nice to have that extra reminder.
Well, I do it once a year.
I thought you were going to say you should spend every day as if you were watching football.
Yeah, that too. Because, man, every day that I watch football, I sit on the couch playing video games and eating guacamole.
Nice.
That is an excellent way to watch football.
Yeah.
Yes.
pretty good. I look up and I'm like, interception, foul, flags.
I didn't watch the game, but it does seem like it was fairly exciting. I don't know if anyone watched it. It was okay.
It was.
Yeah.
I watched it.
I think they turned the in-flight video system on over about Dallas, and it happened to be right at the end of the game.
Oh wow, that's
Because they were
cool.
having trouble. Zavo, I don't know if you could see the guy sitting right in front of you, but I could see him crooked. He was so upset because when he first sat down, they turned on the Super Bowl game, right? So it was on the screen on the thing, and it was near the end. So he's watching near the end, and he was obviously into it. Also, he kept on purpose pulling his mask below his nose, but. So if we need to know anything else about this guy. And so he was like really excited, like he was focused. And then they went to do the safety announcements, but then it wasn't working, but the TV went off and it came back on. And he's like, and they were like, it was like 20-16. Don't ask me which team was which or when this was. That's all I remember. And that's close.
I think it was
football, right?
Yankees.
Yeah.
Right. It was Yankees
Flyers,
Flyers, right?
It's
Yankees Flyers
versus Notre Dame.
Right?
That's how I sports ball.
And I think Arsenal might have been in there. I'm not sure.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but when it went away, right? So and it was out for a long time, and he would not sit still. He kept moving, and he was like shuffling, and he was like not sitting still. And then it popped back on, and it just showed the winners. He was like, I took delight in his pain. I'm a horrible, horrible person. Just in case you're wondering. It was fun.
Yeah.
And he
Speaking
didn't get up
of
and beat anyone.
yeah, speaking of fun, so some of us last week got together at our own little not sports ball convention.
Yeah.
Look at us.
What a
Such a
nice
good
picture.
Isn't
Yeah.
that a
Yeah.
nice picture?
It's a very nice picture.
It was very cool. Coming home for dinner. So that was at Superstars Writing Seminar, which Greg and Dave have also been to. And now we just need to get Valtrex to come. And then we will all be alumni, and it'll be so much fun. And we need a
Full
big picture.
crew.
Oh boy, I've got that writer's posture.
We
That's
all
right.
do. It's okay.
It's okay. I'm
Kevin
obviously
was so
only
tall.
4'7".
I'm
So,
like-
you know.
I know they make me feel very tall there.
Kevin, you look like you're about 8 feet tall. You look like
Right?
Oddmar.
But not so much. Just it helps to hang out with really short people.
This is forced perspective.
Yes, he's actually like 10 feet back.
True.
That's like when now I can't remember it. Oh, Tom Cruise has to stand on the apple crate
Right.
to
Right.
Be the same height as everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yep. So we're gonna have fun. Yeah, Helen thinks the writer's posture is scary. It's definitely writer's posture. She gets it. She gets it, Dolly. All right. Why don't we kick this pig? Let's get this baby started.
What is that?
Pig shall be kicked.
I don't know what it means. That's what our best friend says, and it just means start it. And I don't know why kicking the pig starts anything, but apparently it does. We should ask him where it comes from.
Probably.
All right. Are we ready to pretend we're good at this? Yes!
Mhm.
Remember,
Yay!
see, everyone who wants to play this, you do not have to be an expert. We are having a ball, and we have no idea what we're doing. You can too. So
Zippo.
let's get started. All right. The wrap-up, even though Valtrex did a great job with the wrap-up last week online in
was
her
perfect.
social media, I might make her do this from now on, so be careful. It's always bad to do a good job. People will make you do it from now on.
Where did Valtrex post that? Because I missed that.
On her Facebook.
Okay, that would explain why I missed.
But last time, our gallant crew found themselves on an island of lizardmen where they were harvesting these magic mushrooms that only grow in the Underdeep. So it was very weird that they were there. They didn't seem to bother the lizardmen at all, but they have some really interesting effects that luckily Dolly and Valtrex knew about. So the crew very disappointedly avoided any kind of contact with it. And then they went to see the god of the lizardmen, and turns out not so much of a god, more of a disguise. And they fought the bandits that jumped up trying to protect their harvest of mushrooms until they were victorious and hauled down Rylan and one other injured bandit down underneath the little jungle temple that they were in. So now we have our entire crew underground in that temple with Rylan, who is, by the way, almost dead. He is really unconscious and not feeling very well. And one other bandit who is nameless right now.
And would you like to hear my poem?
Yes, but just a moment. Up above, the lizard men, because there was some battle going on and some thunder cracks. So the lizard men, who thought that the tribute to their god was finished, they're kind of freaked out about what was going on. So they were heading back that way. Okay, now we would love to hear a poem, Oddmar.
Okay. This poem's name is Mushroom Island. Our ship stopped at the island of Stinks, where men made of lizards get up to mushroom hijinks. Their god is a tiny man who steals and hoodwinks. And Valtrix maybe went to high school with him or something, I think. That is my poem.
It's correct. Excellent. Well done, Oddmar. He's just as good of a poet as he is a cook. It's just impressive how many skills Oddmar has.
So many skills.
I knew the barbarian would slam. I just didn't think he would poetry slam.
Excellent, excellent. So we are all underground. Let me kind of describe, because you all snuck underneath and then that was it. So let me kind of describe what you see as you all get underground. When you go down and you've pulled the two men with you, you have, and remember, Rylan was disguised as a lizard man, but he looks human now, a very bloody human. And as you pull him down underneath, and the little trap door, it was made of stone, and it just crashed back down. There are a few torches around the wall, and there's one on the ground that are all lit. And inside, it looks pretty clean, like it's not covered in dust like you would an ancient tomb. Obviously, it's been used. There's been some traffic in and out there. It's all stone walls all the way around. There are a few chests lining the back walls. One of them is open, and you can see some of those dried mushrooms are laying inside that chest. And what would you like to do?
Ashanis will immediately try to stabilize Rylan.
Okay. Do you have to roll? Is that a spell? What is that?
Your guess is as good as mine, guys.
Medicine check.
I will also try to help. I have medicine, so I'll just touch and help.
Okay.
I don't have any
Mostly
spells left. We haven't
I'll-
taken a long rest, so I'm out of spell slots. So this would just be
A straight medicine check.
Straight
With
medicine check.
advantage because Dalatrus is helping, right?
okay. So
Yes.
with Dolly's assistance, I get advantage. And how do I make that happen? Do I right click?
Correct.
Yes, I
Control
do.
this left. Oh yeah.
And with advantage, he can do it twice, right?
Right.
Yeah, D&D Beyond will do that for us.
So I
cool.
picked advantage and I rolled. Here's the 2, and that's a. Do I add my modifier? Okay, so that's a 19 on the medicine check.
Okay.
I'm a doctor.
So you have him, you were able to wrap up his worst wounds, which was, there was one through his shoulder and the one where Oddmar kind of sliced his chest open. So you were at least able to get the blood, you've wrapped it up so that it stopped bleeding. So his blood pressure seems fine, but he's still unconscious.
Okay. All right. I'm just stabilizing him. I'm not really paying attention to anything else that's going on.
All right, excellent. Next.
I will tie up our unconscious people.
That's 1.
Yeah, there was just one. All right, excellent.
Oh, we
So
did
you
not
them
get
tied
the
up?
bandit?
We
Yeah, it
got,
was
well,
one
we have
bandit.
Rylan and the one bandit, and I'm not going to let you tie up this guy while I'm working on him.
Oh,
Sounds fair.
then I will tie up the bandit.
Right.
Excellent.
Ashanis will just shoot you a glare as you come by, and then I assume you'll move to the other guy.
I really hope.
Yeah, because the little tiny blue guy is very scary.
He thinks he is.
I want to know where their extra boat is hidden. So I hope he'll wake
When it
up.
comes time to question him, I want to cast Charm Person on him so I can make him tell the truth.
Okay.
He's not awake right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
but
awake
I'm
yet.
saying when it happens.
So I'm going to just poke around the area and see what else I can find.
I'll go with Zafin.
Okay. Are you taking a torch? Are you just walking the perimeter? What are you doing? And I should probably specify it's kind of circular, just like it was above. So it's circular underneath you.
How big
Are,
about is it? Like, are we leaving sight of the others if we wander around the perimeter, or are we still all in view?
No, it's not that big. I'm
Okay.
going to say 25 feet. And it
Okay.
is lit enough you can see, but it's shadowed.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have a torch? What do I have in my inventory?
Well,
Well,
I told you
there
there
was
were
one on the
torches around
ground
the
and
outside
several
and
on
one
the
floor.
walls.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
can-
right. Yeah. Okay. I will take a torch with me as Master Fault and I go check out the room, and we will take our time and do so thoroughly.
Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll perception.
Should
I
we
was
each
just looking
roll?
to make sure nothing else would fit better, but no, just perception.
Would you prefer us to each roll, or
Well, yeah, just in case one of you suck at it.
Alright.
Right? Like Valtrex.
She's seen our rolls.
16.
All right.
I don't see nothing. I got a 2.
Okay.
It's good that you have me here.
The torchlight is in
Indeed.
your eyes. You're a little blinded.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I got too close to the torch. You know.
I'm looking
So-
away to preserve my night vision.
Zayvin, roll acrobatics.
Oh boy. Sure.
This does not bode well.
What? Why
That
would you
would
ask for
be-
that?
A 15.
Okay, well,
Woo.
you were lucky. So as you go to get one of the torches off the wall, you almost trip on the torch that's on the ground, but you actually kind of jump over it instead and grab a torch off the wall. But otherwise, you can't see anything. The torch is in your eyes. Valtrex,
You
do you
just-
roll perception too? So you're also looking around?
Yes.
Okay. So Valtrex, she rolled a 10. So she looks around and she sees the roundness. What she does notice is that there are 2 tunnels right next to each other. It's not like one on either end, right next to each other, that are leading out. One of them is leading up and one's leading down. But she doesn't see anything else unless she gets closer.
Okay.
And Master Fault,
Yes.
do you want to go towards the tunnels or are you going the other way?
I don't want to leave the area at the moment because in case he wakes up, I want to be around to. So I'd rather go the other way, I guess.
Okay. So as you're looking, you see that there are actually 6 chests. The 3 of them seem to be locked, like there's a lock on it.
Okay.
They don't look overly complicated, and but there's 3 locks on them. The one of them is open but it's not full of the dried mushrooms, so there's still room in there. And then the one right next to that one is closed, but it is not locked, or at least there's no lock on the outside of it.
I would suggest that we detect magic because they could be booby trapped.
Yes, that sounds good.
Totally wish I could if
I-
I wasn't out of spell slots.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, does anyone
I
have?
can.
There we go.
I
No.
do.
Ah, excellent.
I shall cast it.
Dolly's like, great idea. If only I could.
Dolly takes
How
a
do
nap.
I do it? I hit cast.
Yeah, and it just works, so you're good. If a thing can be detected as magic, so you're all right. You just need to get close to it. That's all.
So
At least
what does
how do I
that's
make
what I
it
remember
roll?
from last
What
time.
does she see?
I think it's within 30 feet.
There you go. She is correct. 30 feet, which it's only 25 feet in diameter, so you're definitely within range. So as you go over to the chest, one of them you can definitely sense an aura around it of magic, one of the locked ones. The other 2 you don't sense anything. The mushrooms you don't sense anything. And the open one, it feels like there's something, but it's really, really, really faint.
Maybe something under the
Interesting.
mushrooms.
So it looks like there's some magic around the locked chests. The open chest is good to go. You can look in it. And then the open unlocked one, there's something weird there. Right? Was I right about that?
Weird
Yes, except only
Weird in
one
what
locked
way?
chest had magic.
So we've got one chest that's locked that has a magical aura of some sort. And then one
2 that are
that's-
locked with no magic.
Okay.
One that's opened with some dried mushrooms but still has some room.
Mhm.
And then one that is unlocked but closed where there's a little tiny hint of magic, almost undetectable.
So who cast that spell?
I
Just
did.
did. Yep. Sorry,
Valtrex,
Valtrex.
did you look at Ryland?
I have not yet.
Search him for keys or something like that.
He said that he had a device that made him look like a god.
I'll dig around in his pockets a bit if I can. Hanging out nearby. I'm sure Shaunus will be fine with that, right?
Just be careful, please. Try to stay away from the injured areas.
Yeah, I'll be so careful.
So careful. All right,
What's
Dolly,
wrong,
hit perception.
All right. That
Does
is
somebody
a
have
20.
music in the...
Oh, sweet.
18 plus 2.
Nice. All right. So as Dolly goes through his pockets, she pulls out a gold coin that is really beat up. It looks like it's seen some better days. She also sees in the pocket on the other side. We're talking like pants pockets, right? I have no idea what they had back then. I'm gonna say he's got pants pockets.
Sure, yeah.
And on the other side, in his other pocket, you find some paper, and it's obviously got some writing on it, but it's so covered in blood you can't really see what's on there. And then open it carefully, and then around his neck, you see a charm that has some kind of again, it's covered in blood, but it's got like a in the charm carved into it. It has a two-headed creature of some sort. Kind of looks baboon-like, but you can't really see the rest of the body. It's obviously been well worn, well used.
All right. Well, I'll just push the charm aside. Not even want to pull that off or deal with it. That seems a little spooky. The gold coin, I will secret away into my own pocket. We're not going to talk about that, but I'll be like, hey guys, look, I found a note covered in blood and whoop, press digitation. Blood be gone.
Is that a cantrip?
It is.
Is that how that works?
I can soil or clean an object of like 1 foot by 1 foot cubic, I think.
I love it. All right, so I didn't even know you could do that. I'm so fascinated by that skill. Can I use that to clean my bathroom?
I love the scene of the DM going, "Oh, good. I didn't anticipate that action."
And let's see how smart your DM is. So
it was written in another language.
Yeah, exactly.
On the letter, it's written in common, so not any different language, not lizardmen language or anything weird. So just written in common. It has columns and it has places. You can see Daggerford on there, Ruithim on there, and a couple more places that you've not heard of. And each one has weights and what happened. And then if you flip the paper over, I'm going to assume it cleans both sides. On the other side, on the back, it says, on schedule, old man will pay.
We've got a buyer. We've got a buyer, everyone. The old man, he's going to pay.
I'm not going to pay.
All this cash.
Seems like a very broad operation they've got running here. It's not just local to this island.
But I'll pass off this paper to Masterfault because I'm not a logistics person. Here you
go. Yes.
Now that you have him all healed up, would you mind if I tied him? If I bound his hands and feet?
Gently, please. Just enough that he can't move.
I am the soul of gentility.
In fact, there's no reason why I can't tie him up. I'll take care of it. So I will tie him up.
He is a friend of yours?
No,
yes?
I'm just... Right now, he's a patient. So if we want information out of him, it's in our own best interest to keep him healthy and alive. Yes?
If you say so.
Okay, so I'll tie him up. Bind
All
his
right,
legs,
right.
bind his hands.
So right as Ishanis goes to bind the hands, the other bandit starts yelling. You could do, if I was you, I wouldn't touch him. He's protected. I would leave him alone. You're not very safe. You should just let me go. I don't want to be anywhere near here. Look, man, I just do what I'm paid to do.
I've been
Oh,
touching him
you
for
are
about 10
awake.
minutes,
So we can
That's-
start the torture now.
Get
That's
him.
not Rylan. That's the other bandit. Yeah,
right,
okay.
right.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. All right. But torture for what? I just told you everything. There isn't anything to know. But believe me, that man's protected.
Protected by who?
I don't know, but I've seen it over and over again.
Seen what?
He can't be hurt. Well, obviously he can be
I
hurt,
mean,
but he can't be hurt permanently.
I'm gonna go with he can be hurt. Actually,
Come up with a better story, bandit.
Oh, it's not a story. You just wait. You don't want to mess with whoever it is who's protecting him.
okay. Why don't we start with your name?
Name Bandit number 3. It doesn't matter at all what my name is. Sorry,
Name,
man,
rank, and
we
serial
got that
number.
language, okay, I was in character.
Name, rank, and serial number.
Can
You just got to
Valtrex?
wash your mouth out with soap spell.
I'm gonna use that one a lot.
prestidigitation.
Okay,
Can
Oh.
Valtrex come over with her detect magic aura and see if the amulet registers?
Yeah, it
I
works
can.
for 10 minutes if she wants to.
I'm interested in the amulet.
Yes, let me look at this amulet. I'm examining it.
All right, as you get close to the amulet, right before you touch it, it shines this big, beautiful glow that only you can see, but it is so strong with magic. You can visualize it.
Oh, wow. That is a super magical necklace. I mean, it's like that Titanic necklace, but not quite as magical as that, but almost as magical as that one.
That is pretty magical.
Don't throw it in the ocean. Let's just go there. Don't put it in the ocean.
I mean, you could throw it in the ocean if you want. I'll just go down and get it.
okay, but
I don't
right
know.
now
I'm kind
he's
of nervous about
unconscious.
touching it.
Shouldn't we
Could
be
I,
getting information out of the awake guy?
Should I try to see if the symbol has any religious meaning that I might recognize? I've got religion.
Yeah, roll your religion.
It's a
Ooh.
18 plus 4.
All right. That thing I said about private message, I lied. I need to send you a private message.
Dun dun
All
dun.
So y'all keep going because I want her to decide whether she wants to share or not.
Valtrex, what would you like me to ask this man?
Well, let's find out, first of all, who he's working for.
So Long Socks, the bandit, you work for
Long
Rylan?
Socks?
That's canon now. His name is Long Socks.
I mean, he pays me.
That is what that means, yes, is work for you, yes. So, and who does Rylan work for? Who pays Rylan?
I have no idea. I just haul stuff, man. That's it. He gives me the money, gives me the shrooms. I take the shrooms where they're supposed to go. I come back and get more shrooms. Sometimes I go home and see my kids, and that's it. That's my whole life. So can I go now?
This
People
is
talk.
not very informative, and I
He's
don't
got
think
kids.
you understand the way this works. I'm going to drag him away from everybody else into the corner of the room, and I will sit down next to him.
It's round. There's no corners. Seriously.
Well,
I mean, ow! Stop
away
that.
from everyone else,
I'm going to follow in case there needs to be like a good cop, bad cop thing.
and I sit
Mr.
down and I
Mr.
say,
Fault, I thought you had some way of making people answer you that didn't involve bludgeoning them to death.
I do, but it's a spell I can only use once, and I would rather save it for the guy who's more likely to actually know something
All right.
than the
So
minion.
I need for you to answer the questions that Valtrex is asking. And so when I don't think you are being honest with me, I'm going to break off your fingers And just to let you know, I don't always get it on the first try. So it might take a few tries for me to get that finger all the way off. So who is this old man that is paying Rylan? And I need you to be really honest with me.
Okay, so the Long Socks looks up at Admar, and he's shaking because the guy is huge, and he's just like, he's called Old Man. I swear to you,
already know this.
That is his name.
Is it Old Man or Old Man?
Is it Gary Old Man?
You know, few people are gonna know that reference, Ethan.
Very, very few people will know that
Very
reference.
few.
I'm gonna add a little. Basically, say,
Well,
men talk. Surely you and your fellows who've been doing this work have heard rumors or gossiped about what you're doing, who you're doing it for. This is everybody does this. Tell us anything, even the wild rumors you might have spread around.
And while you're talking, you can give to me one of your fingers.
I think maybe there's a better way. I think maybe there's a better way to get any information we need. Does anyone have a quarter? Or a coin?
Sure. Give you a coin. I'll
Okay.
toss a coin to my druid.
Give the coin. Don't give the coin to me. Give the coin to the crook. The bandit.
Sure.
Ah, okay.
Now, what else do you know? What do you know for this amount of money?
I mean, 1 copper's not bad. That'll get me an ale. For an ale, I can tell you that I don't know the guy's name. It really is Old Man. But I can tell you that he is trading with the old man as a distraction.
A distraction from what?
So
the old man doesn't notice whatever else it is he's doing.
Oh, can we wake Rylan up, because I think he's in trouble.
Does the do the shrooms go to the old man? Is that what I'm understanding?
Some of them do.
Where
It's not
is
the only
old
place we
man?
deliver.
Where else do you
This guy-
deliver?
This guy knows way more than he's letting on.
I
don't
still
think-
just deliver. I can tell you everywhere they deliver. Please let me keep my fingers.
Start talking.
We would like a
Admar, I
spreadsheet.
think finger stew is on the menu tonight.
Oh yes, that is very good. We're in Steintoff.
Long Socks, we're not evil people. We just want information.
Okay.
Help
That
us
seems
out
to be
with
up,
what we want.
up in the air at the moment.
Help us out with what we want to know, and there's no reason you can't walk away from this.
Or maybe hobble.
Yeah, I'm already hobbling. You kind of set me down hard in this corner over here. Look, I can tell you where they deliver. I don't care. I have no loyalty to this man. I need to get out of here alive and get back to the kids. So look, all I can tell you is I do know where he delivers, and I do know he does not like the old man.
Do you know your letters? Can you write?
Right?
Do you know your letters? No.
I do not know my letters.
Hmm.
I can't read either. But if you put me on a boat, I can go anywhere I need to go.
Do you know the name of where you take the mushrooms? Where do you deliver?
The 2 main deliveries are Daggerford to the old man. That's his distraction. And to Ruithim.
Where in Daggerford is do you make the delivery to the old man?
There's a off of the pier. There's a little tunnel underneath, and it's where he takes all his deliveries.
And how does he know when a delivery is coming?
He doesn't. We show up when we show up. You can't predict live product.
Is everyone just kind of gathered around this bandit talking to him? Where is everyone in the room? Can I just like slip backwards towards the head guy and rip his necklace off?
Hit stealth.
All right.
That is incredibly loud typing.
Right?
17.
It's a barbarian typing.
That is exactly what it is. Yes. I like it very loud. I like a very loud keyboard because it makes me feel like I am getting more work done.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jess.
So,
No, I
All
rolled a
right, so-
17.
as
17.
17. Excellent. So as Dolly kind of creeps out behind while they're not looking, even as Shaunus is looking to see if they're going to beat up that bandit guy. So he's turned around. Actually, I also need Shaunus, since he's turned around when that happened, to roll. Let's do wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Now we're talking. There we go. 20.
Oh,
Not
okay,
not
excellent.
natural.
All right, because I'm going to say, because we know what Shaunus and his memory isn't so good, but he did remember to tie Rylan up. So Rylan is tied up. All right. So as Dolly goes back there to grab the necklace, she reaches down for it, and it burns a little, but it's not painful. It's just warm. And when she rips it off, Rylan jumps up and goes, "Mommy!"
That's no wrong. You got the wrong gal. Not me. Not me,
Earl
man.
wanted more than you can chew there.
I'm gonna quickly shove that in my pocket and be like, "He's awake." The main guy. The
What?
main dude.
What's going on? Who? Look, I don't know. Val?
Yes, it is I, your old friend. Well, I'm not sure friend is the right word, but
While this is going on, can I grab Mr. Bandit Man and I want to drag him out of earshot down the downward tunnel?
Okay.
Split the party.
Roll
yo.
perception real quick.
Oh,
10. Yeah.
For the record, the chats making fun of you and your rules. They're calling that typical Zafo rolls. We're gonna
Oh,
have to
they
get.
are. They really are. Mhm.
So as you go, you do notice that it's down, and you do notice it's really, really dusty. Like it looks like it hasn't been disturbed in a really long time. And so as you're dragging him, though, everyone else is talking to them. So does everyone else let him drag the guy?
Well, I think I'm
Follow
interested
him?
in the
What's
fact that the leader's woken up. I'm more interested in that now.
yeah,
Okay.
this
I also want to
guy.
ask, does anyone notice that he no longer has his amulet? Are we going to have anyone roll for that?
We can do it in a minute. I need to know what everyone is doing first,
Okay.
right? So all right.
I'm
so,
keeping an eye on Rylan.
Well,
so you're sitting by
I,
Rylan.
Talking to Rylan because I know him.
I suspect I don't notice because my passive perception's only 12. So, yay.
Yes, I was never looking for it.
Looking for
All
what?
right. So Oddmar, did you let Zafo or Zafin just take the dude? Are you going with them?
Oh,
what's happening?
he takes Ryland away.
No, I take Long Socks.
Oh, you take.
I'm dragging
so-
Long Socks down one of the tunnels out of. Well, you don't know why I'm
Fingers
doing it.
too.
Hey, I was breaking things off of that.
Let me just get him out of hearing for Ryland.
Oh,
We want to split the make sure their stories line up.
You know, Long Socks, I'm sorry I did everything I could for you. He's the mean one, but good luck.
Oh, seriously? What if I give you your copper back?
Copper.
Wasn't
Really?
my copper.
Well, that's what you gave me. All right, fine. All right, so drug off. So like I said, you notice that it's all dusty and everything. Oddmar, since you're going with him, will you roll perception as well?
Okay. Let's see. Perception. I rolled a total of a 17.
All right, so you notice also that there's no wind coming from that tunnel. There's no smells. There's no anything. Whatever this tunnel is, it does go down, but you sense absolutely nothing else about it, which is off-putting.
Well, perhaps to a more considered person it would be. But I am not quite smart enough to draw any conclusions from my excellent roll. So
Rolled great,
I
doesn't matter.
All right. I'm trying to send a private message. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, so what are we all doing? So we have Val is looking at Ryland. Shaunus is next to Ryland still. And I
Yep.
had you on your knees in my head, if that's okay.
That's
so
fine.
if you're somewhere else, let us know.
Sure.
Dolly is behind him, looking totally innocent. Admar and Zafin are heading into the tunnel, the dark tunnel that goes down. Zafin, you do have the torch, right? How strong are you? Can you hold the torch and drag the dude at the same time?
Maybe.
Well, he's helping. I mean, he's kind of walking. He doesn't really want to be drugged too much. So I'm going to say
Fair
yes,
enough.
you can. To the tunnel. And then Master Fault, you have now focused on Ryland, yes?
Yeah, I want to see if I'm able to notice that the amulet is gone.
Okay. All right. So everyone is there. Everyone who is looking at Ryland. Now, you guys roll perception, please. And then tell us what you rolled.
While
I
they
don't know where
are
all these
rolling, I
damn
will shout
things
over
are.
my shoulder to Ryland. So Longsocks gives me a challenge, says that I cannot hurt you, but I'll be back soon.
I rolled a 15.
13.
13 as well.
13, 13, 15. All right. I was going to make Dolly roll. I'm the one with the short memory. Okay. So you don't, Val, you did a 15, right?
13.
13. Who did the 15?
Me.
Okay. So 13, you don't really notice anything. It's pretty dark in here. For the 15, you notice there's something different, but you can't quite place your finger on it yet.
Okay.
So
All right.
get closer and keep talking and we'll see.
I do want to, before we start questioning him, assuming we're going to question him, I do want to try to do charm person on him to make him a little bit more amenable.
Okay. Roll it. What's the counter roll for that?
It's just a I'll read the thing.
Okay.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range, and the range is 30 feet. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting. So I guess I'll leave that up to you as to whether we are currently fighting it.
If you're trying to interrogate him, I'm going to say yeah.
If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you and your companions do anything harmful to it. A charmed
Cool.
creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
All
So-
right, we're going to roll. Oh, I remember reading that one. All right, I'm going to roll wisdom. I'm just going to use hers. All right. We're going to use the 10, not the 11. So he rolled a 10. And what was the wisdom saving throw?
It doesn't say.
On
Does it
your
say
sheet,
number?
spell
Oh,
DC.
yeah. Sorry. 13.
Okay, so he didn't make it. So you do charm, and now he was like looking wide-eyed at Val, like he'd seen a ghost. Now he looks at Master Fault, and he's like, do I know you?
Yes,
We used to be friends.
we did. It's great. It's wonderful to see you. And we're just wondering what it is you're doing down here and how we might be able to help you out of this situation.
Oh, these people attacked me. Look at me. I am bleeding. Though that's a pretty dang good bandage right there. But I don't even know what to, I'm just, doing as I am bid. I don't understand why they attacked me.
Who's doing the bidding?
Well, him, of course.
Who's him?
It's him. He does the bidding. Which, Dolly, make sure you see your note.
Does he have a name?
I've seen it.
He hasn't told me his name, but I don't deserve to know.
Oh.
But it's
Why-
fine. Look at these lizard men. They're doing so well. Did you see all the children? They're thriving.
So
He is
whoever
good.
he is, he's trying to help them.
Oh, well, obviously.
Interesting.
I
And
only had to kill half the hashlings 1 year. And then look at this. It's beautiful.
Whoa, what?
All right, Val.
Why did you have to kill half the hatchlings?
Well, he told me to. It's orders.
The person
If it
you're
was
doing
not for him, I would have frozen on the sea.
him.
Since when do you kill people, dude? You're a thief. You're a skimmer. You're not a murderer. What are you talking about? You killed people.
I didn't kill people. They were eggs.
Is
okay.
he the old man?
How did you kill the
No.
eggs?
How did I kill the eggs?
You busted them? What did you do with them? What did you do with the eggs?
Well, he needed them.
You took the eggs and gave them to someone?
No, not to someone, to him. You
How
don't
did
know him. He wouldn't talk to you.
How did you get them to him?
I mean, I bet he would. A lot of people talk to me. People I don't want to talk to me, believe me. So,
Where?
yeah, okay. So, who are you selling these mushrooms to?
You know who we're selling mushrooms to. I mean, you might have gotten out somehow scotch-free. I don't know why he doesn't hunt you down for your skin like he did me.
I mean, that's probably a fair question. Okay, so look, you're working with somebody who scares you. So who scares you the most?
Well, I'm not scared of him.
Okay,
He protects me.
he protects you. He protects you. Okay.
All of you came and attacked me for no reason, by the way. And yet, I'm still alive. I'm still a... Wait, I don't hear him. Has he forsaken me? All right, and Greg, Master Fall, you see him rubbing his chest.
Okay. So do I put 2 and 2 together then?
I would say you're smart enough that you did at that point.
Okay. I'm going to shoot a glance at Dolly, but not say anything.
You should have glanced at Dolly. Well, why do you
Roll to
assume
hit.
it's Dolly?
Just observational of her behavioral tendencies.
Hashtag free the blankets.
That's true. She did steal your blanket, so I can see you definitely looking at her.
Yeah.
So he still views the rest of us as enemies, right? He views Greg as someone he wants to talk to.
Correct. And Val's an old acquaintance.
All right.
So maybe
Start
it would be
asking
best if I
questions there, Master
Maybe it
Fault.
would be best if I sent the others sort of a little bit away, not necessarily out of earshot, and tried to have like a one-on-one with the guy.
Yeah, sure. I'll head over to the corner of the room, of the circular room by myself really quick and turn away from the rest of the party.
Someone keep an eye on.
Do you pass by Valtrex at all?
I mean, I don't know where she is in space. It would have been really helpful to have a little round map.
It seems like it seems like she might be.
I'm very busy, okay?
Small enough space, right? So I can still see all the magic. So Dolly, you look suspiciously like you have magic and you didn't before. So
I am a magical being.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not the same kind of magic.
All right, maybe we should focus on one problem at a time here. I'm sure whatever Master Fault has going on has a limited time to it.
It does have a limited time of 1 hour, so.
Oh, okay, well then. All right, continue with your internal problems.
Okay.
You, my new friend, why am I bound? I don't even have any weapons on me. I don't understand.
When we first encountered you, you tried to talk with us, but then you had your men try to ambush us. So we're just making sure that there aren't any other ambushes or tricks waiting for us that we haven't found yet.
Well, you were trying to take the offering.
We were also sent here by a him, if you will. And our him seems to want to disrupt your him and his business here.
He has no chance. No chance.
Where is he? Your he.
He's wherever he chooses to be.
And have you seen him?
He talks to me,
He talks to you.
though not right now. I don't know why he's not talking to me.
Are you missing something that you were wearing before?
Am I? The amulet. Where's the amulet?
Yes.
This was
where
given
is the
to me.
amulet?
It is mine. You cannot take the amulet.
Oh, I didn't take your amulet. And then
Val,
I
Val,
also did not
we were
take
friends. I owe you nothing.
it. You're right.
I never did anything to you.
You're correct.
Directly.
I hold no malice towards you, but we gotta get some answers. So you're gonna have to like get coherent real quick, or we're gonna have to have the barbarian beat you up.
Which is hard to prevent from happening anyway, to be honest with you.
Right. I mean,
Yes.
I don't want to have to play good cop, bad cop, but I'll play it.
But he's not talking to me.
So if
talk
we
to us.
if we can get him to talk to you again, will you take us to him?
I am nothing without him. He was my new direction. He's the only one who's ever loved me. The old
Oh.
man was nothing but a trickster, a person using us.
If we wanted to meet him and we gave you back your means to talk to him, would you take us?
To him? He chooses who he talks to. I have no control or influence. I only do as I
So-
am bid, and then I am blessed.
We have two problems here. One is he's got two different hymns. So the old man is not the hymn.
Yes.
So I mean,
Yeah, we-
I agree with you, Master Fault. Like the hymn, capital H, is not a good thing for us. We're not really in a good place with capital HIMSs here lately.
No.
So I don't want to have to deal with another one of those guys. But what if we focus on the shrooms first?
All right.
Yeah,
Since-
if we hold for just a second, I think we have a sound issue.
Yeah.
What did you press while
what-
you were going down that dark tunnel, Zafin?
I tripped over a torch. Maybe
Be right
it
back.
lit the sound cables on fire. I don't know. What kind of in what way is the sound off?
Helen says that
Okay.
they have sound.
Sorry, there were.
Yep.
bad.
No. Pointing it out is good. I
well, is
muchly
it on for everybody or
appreciate-
just for Helen?
Oh, if one says they can't, one says they can.
Yeah, I assume if one person
Oh,
has
you're
it,
getting
that's a much
some-
stronger indication.
You're getting some desync.
Oh, she means it's not synced, not that no one can hear.
All right, let's try.
Yeah, Adam says he can hear everyone.
I'm gonna bump us over to bloop and back. I don't know if that will change anything.
Talkie,
Adam,
talkie.
is everyone generally in sync?
This is me talking.
Yeah, Adam says refresh this screen, so. Yeah, and Helen's in sync. So if we're out of sync, please just refresh. It might have tried to play you an ad or something.
Okay, cool. Thank you for pointing it out, though. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, we like you too.
because, yeah,
We're still
I'd
learning. what we're
rather,
doing.
I'd rather stop and just make sure everything's good than.
I just didn't want people to have to re-perform stuff.
Oh yeah, yep.
It's all good. I tend to ignore the notes and make safe and fix it. It's fine. Safe and Zafo. Casey, the other Casey, not me.
Muchly appreciated, Adam.
All right. Yes. Thank you. All right. Are we ready?
I think I tend to agree with what Valtrex is saying. It seems that whoever he is, Ryland is being prevented from giving us much information on him. It's a very circular set of arguments. So maybe we should focus on a different angle and see if we can learn anything.
How much time sorry, how much time has passed since I drug the guy off into the
Maybe
dark?
5 minutes.
Oh,
It
well
doesn't take
then,
long to have conversations.
yeah, I'd have come right back. So the point was just to separate him. So,
So you left him over there tied up all by himself?
yep.
Except Oddmar's standing there, so I have to see if Oddmar does anything else.
Oh, yes. So I tell Long Socks that we are going to help my friends talking to your friend. And what I need for you to do is scream as if you thought I was just about to murder you. And then I reach out and I grab him by the nipple and I give him the purplest nurple that any man has ever experienced until he really, really screams.
There you go.
That is
So-
perfect.
It only takes like 20 pounds of pressure to rip it right off.
Whoa, that seems like very specific information.
Are you encouraging him, Dolly?
He has
Just
two,
saying.
right?
If it's the maddest Nurple of all,
What is
I
Dolly's
think maybe
alignment
he should take
precisely?
a 1d4 of damage just now.
I will say, Oddmar, when you go in there, though, you notice that it's Bandit's probably not a him.
Oh.
Wait,
So that's a bit of a spot.
I'm gonna join Onward because what the heck is that
I'm a
noise?
much nicer person than Oddmar is.
You're playing a character.
Oh, your DM's the worst. I can't not giggle. Okay.
Yeah, dig around on their person.
all right.
But
well,
anyway, they're screaming.
They were screaming.
So, with the scream as backdrop, I'm going to turn back to Ryland and say, "Help us prevent this from happening to you. We can barely control him, but if you can tell us anything about the old man, about where you're selling the mushrooms, why you're selling the mushrooms, especially if you have anything more to say about him, that would be very much in your interest right now."
You see, he's starting to shake, and his color has gone a little green. Ryland's not looking so good right now, and he's trying to concentrate. He's like, "Friend, please help me. I can't hear him."
Can whoever absconded with the amulet return it to him before he dies on us? I think Ishanis would join me in calling for this since he just treated the guy.
We have to find it. Is it above?
Can
Where
I-
is it?
Can I take a look at him and see if I can tell what's, like if he's going into shock or a seizure or something?
Yeah, roll medical or medicine.
What's inspiration? Is that a reroll?
I think inspiration that's where you can roll it twice. I don't remember. Somebody help me now. Now I've forgotten. You can roll it twice and take the highest one.
All right.
Inspiration gives you advantage.
Advantage. All right. So I'm just going to roll that a second time.
Okay.
Even worse. Okay. 13.
So 13 it is. Okay. So 13. You just notice that he's not looking too good. Like everything looks. He's even moving to the point where he's starting to bleed again. He's not feeling good. He's trying to stand up, but he's having trouble because he's weak and he's bound. But he's really, really fidgety. His color's off. But you can't tell if it's medical or mental. You can't quite figure it out. But he's definitely starting to bleed again.
Okay. And
'cause he
all
won't
of us
sit
have
still.
noticed he's missing the amulet.
Well, I specifically asked him.
He
Okay.
said it out loud, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm going to put as much bass in my old voice as I can and say this man needs whatever he had back. Otherwise, he's going to die, and we're not going to get any more information. Whoever took it, whoever that might be, wherever they may be.
Oh,
Wait.
God. All right.
What's going on?
Got it. Jeez. Gosh, jeez.
Can you hand it over, please?
Did I Did I succeed that wisdom saving throw?
You did. I would have told you if you didn't. Yeah.
Okay. All
You would
right.
have known. Everyone would have known.
I don't think it's safe to give it back to him. I don't know if it's safe to hold on to, though. It,
Is that my amulet? You must give it back to me. I need it now. I need it now.
I don't know about that.
Dolly, could you just place it on him? You can keep holding
I will
on
tell
to
you
it.
everything you need to know, but I need that amulet. And he's reaching. He's trying. He's struggling. He rolled over on his knees and he's starting to crawl towards Dolly.
Or, Dolly,
like-
if there's a reason you think he shouldn't have it, tell us what it is.
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay. So the amulet is of a Demogorgon monster that has been banished to the Underdark, the mortal enemy of Helm. And
It is
these
him.
are all mushrooms from the Underdark.
So, the mortal enemy of the big bad dude who sent us on all of this stuff and has made us do all this. That's who the amulet is for.
Yeah, but look at this behavior, man. It's addiction.
It is.
Okay. What do you understand about the
One
amulet?
too many
He
shrooms.
sent us here?
Sorry.
The Demigorgon, can he find us? Is it a tracker?
Oh, I mean, I think he's trying to speak into my mind. I've been resisting it, but I can hear him faintly.
Would
I bet
you
if I
consider
put it on, I'd be able to
dropping
hear-
it? How about putting it on the ground so that he can't talk to you? Do
Yeah,
we want
I'm
you
definitely
controlled?
in favor of not returning it to Ryland at this point.
Yeah.
Dolly, roll
He's-
another wisdom check.
They're a handy volcano.
Here we go. My luck's gonna fail at some point. 18.
Oh, nope. So you're
Not
still
yet.
good. You can still hear him, but you're starting to hear actual words. They just don't make any sense.
Maybe put it in one of the chests. Put it in the chest.
In the chest.
Please,
Well,
I
there's-
need that back. You can't take that from me.
Is there
Can
one
we
that we
Beg
can
him or
lock?
something?
Why not? Why can't I take it from you? What's gonna happen?
I will lose him. He's the only reason I'm alive. He is the only meaning in my life. You must give it back.
Dude, this ain't no life.
I mean, this no life. I'm living on this tropical island. I have people that come and worship me. I have people who come and bring me everything I need and bring me money, and I'm getting back at the old man.
I mean, maybe I could take the amulet. No. This is
Okay.
you're living. You are a slave to him, whoever him is. I don't even know who him is, but
Maybe
you
we should
are.
try more of an intervention approach. Maybe like talk to him about how the magic amulet and his behavior has affected you, and be very specific.
I'm gonna get down on my knees in front of him and speak to him very earnestly and tell him that I know it feels like this is your entire life, but you need to let it go, and whatever happens, happens, because right now your life belongs to him. It isn't your own, and there's nothing that's worth voluntarily walking back into that.
And remember, he's on his hands and knees because he was going towards
Yeah.
Dolly. So you're kneeled down beside him now, and he
Yeah.
looks right at you, and he's like, "I would have
Does any-
no life without him." And
Does
now he looks
anybody
at
have like a
Dolly.
blocker
Can you
spell?
hear him?
No,
Mhm.
I mean,
I looked.
Can you hear him?
I can hear words from him. Sure can. I don't know what they mean yet.
Maybe
Trying not
he's
to let him in.
He
Maybe
is
he's
loving
saying
and
that-
kind and will wish you. He will grant any wish, as long as you give him everything he asks for.
Yeah.
Dolly, would you say that he perhaps is saying that he doesn't need Ryland anymore, and Ryland should go about his life? Is
No,
that perhaps the message you're getting?
I thought you were my friend.
Sometimes friends have to practice tough love.
So
what-
I have a thieves kit, so I've got lockpick tools. I'm suggesting we take the amulet and put it in an empty chest and lock it and see if that blocks anything.
There were 3 chests. Which one do you want to try? I mean, 3 locked ones. And then there's the unlocked one and the one with the mushrooms. So which one do you want to try?
Let's see. Which one had the magic on it? One of the locked ones has magic, right?
Correct.
One of the locked ones doesn't have magic.
The other 2 locked ones do not have magic.
Okay. Then I want to try one of the chests that doesn't have magic and try to unlock it.
Okay. Is that sleight of hand? What's unlocking? Is there an actual lockpick?
No, actually, I think it's sleight of hand, and then there's something.
No, picking locks is thieves' tools.
Oh, do we have a thief?
I do. I have a set of thieves' tools.
That makes sense, actually. All right. So you have to hit them, or do they have a level?
It is your dex roll plus your proficiency bonus. If you are proficient in thieves' tools.
And how would I know that?
Since this is the first time we're using it, why don't you read it?
Oh, proficiency.
How did you get the thieves' tools?
It's in my inventory.
Was it from your background?
Yes.
Then you are proficient in it.
Okay. So I roll dexterity?
Yes.
Yes.
$18.
Excellent. Okay. So you pull out your tools and you're able to get in there in the lock, and you can still feel the magic around it. But you go in, you get the lock, and you pop it open pretty easily. It was not trapped. You're very lucky. And then he opens up or you get the lock off, and you go to open the chest, but it's really, really heavy. Can you roll a strength? So many buttons. It should be on the top, all the way on the left. Actually, next to dexterity.
14.
Okay, you can't lift it. It's whatever the heck it is. It's so heavy. You can't. It's unlocked now, but you cannot lift it.
Can we have the barbarian lift it?
Yeah.
If
only there was a strong person.
Oh, Oddmar.
So I've been raising my hand because I have probably come back by now. But when I realized Long Socks is a woman, I'm very sorry about that. Here, you can have that back.
Oh my God.
Lydia was not going to like this, and I think you can go now. Thank you for all of your help. And do you know if you can leave back this way?
Yeah, so she lifts up her hands. I can't really go anywhere right now, can I?
Yes, I untie her hands.
So you've untied her hands, and before...
Do I see this happening?
Oddmar's going rogue.
You can all roll perception. Go ahead, roll perception.
I'm not in the room with them. I'm down the hallway.
Yeah, she's down the hallway, but you can roll perception anyways, and this is why. So, because remember that was the hallway going down. 10. You're distracted by the chest anyways, Val. So that makes sense.
This is crap.
Rolls a 4.
Wait, are we all rolling?
I'm down close to that hallway. Like when the screaming happened, I was like, I'm gonna go this way and see what's happening.
Yeah, but the guy was crawling towards you, so you're not very close to the hallway right now. Because otherwise, everyone's looking that way.
Yeah, I don't think I'm looking that way.
7 sounds
so
good.
was not the point of going down the hallway so that
right.
we could not be heard?
Yep, to separate them. I'm noticing. See, remember I said the whole reason we're doing this is to learn things. So I was like, we don't need a map. There shouldn't be a battle. I can't predict. Well, apparently we did need a map, so I will know for next time. Oddmar unties her, and she jumps up, grabs her chest like this, and then runs up back into the circular room, and then up the other hallway that goes up, and ran right up there.
Goodbye and good luck.
Does she run past me?
No, because you
How
were all
long did
in
he
the
wait?
room, like kind of in the center, and then over towards the chests, and the hallways were the other way.
And I come
So-
walking back out then.
And no one rolled a high enough perception to actually see anything. You were all distracted by the chest and the begging and the amulet.
Did we at least notice her run through?
You saw your perception rolls.
Oh, I didn't see shit.
You don't even
Never
know
mind.
you're there.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah, y'all didn't find. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
that mine was also terrible.
So I'm thinking Oddvar being in charge of the prisoners, maybe something we might want to revisit.
We might have to rethink that later. Yeah.
Y'all know nothing yet, so y'all got to reconsider things
Seems like it
later.
could have gone better. but
Well, when Oddmar yells goodbye and good luck, I think at that point we would notice something.
That's true.
That's kind of true. So if he says
Yeah.
goodbye and good luck, if you choose to react, that's a good point. So you don't see her leave, but you hear Oddmar say that.
What the hell?
Look at him like, what?
I mean, she can't know anything that Rylan doesn't already know, and we've got him still. So we've got the main person.
So, what's going on out here?
We
What
we
was
have
that?
something
Goodbye
needs
and good
lifted.
luck.
Yes,
And you-
Oddmar, we need you to open the chest over here.
Okay.
And-
I pick up the chest over my head
You have to be specific, guys.
I said
and
open
I
the chest.
smash it on the ground.
Okay, roll strength for fun.
Strength for fun.
Mhm.
Total of a 14.
So as you pick it up and you smash it on the ground, and like all the metal that's holding it all together just kind of snaps everywhere. And let's see who was close. Val was close. Val, will you roll? Let's say, I don't know.
Dex to get out of the way.
I was thinking Dex, but we were using athletics for that kind of stuff. So let's do athletics.
Yeah.
And who else was right there next to the chest? Of course, I said roll, so everyone's going to say, I was nowhere near the chest.
I have no idea where
I
I
rolled
was.
a
nowhere near the
two.
chest.
Oh dear.
Rolled a 2. Okay. One of the bands that opened up, it opened up and it smashed right into your foot.
Oh.
So,
Ow!
Oops.
all right. So you're going to get one
Oddmar.
one hit point of damage. And the chest is still completely together. It just now has no metal on it, but it is not opened at all.
So it wasn't my fault. He told me to do it.
I meant lift the lid, Oddmar. The lid.
Oh, okay. Yes, and then
But-
I lift the lid.
Well, hold on. You notice that Rylan is laughing. He is laughing. You will not open that chest without his permission.
Is the
Can I
lid
kick
not
him?
lift?
Yes, when you try to lift it, doesn't lift.
Does it lift with a little bit of help from my axe?
All
I
right.
think, does it lift if Dolly tries to lift?
I was like, can I try opening the chest?
Well, Oddmar has the axe over his head, so you might want to decide if you want to get in there or not.
Oddmar,
Last
Whoa,
time that
whoa,
you
whoa,
tried
wait
to
a minute, wait a
smash it, now
Wait.
my foot's I'm in pain. So let's not do
It's
that.
a light touch. A light touch. Let's try that.
Oh,
Put the axe down. Axe down.
It's my favorite, but I put it down.
All right. So as Oddmar puts it down, and then what's happening?
I'm gonna try to open the chest very stupidly. Here we go.
All right. So
What do
Dolly
you want me to
reaches in.
roll?
As Rylan he's a little closer. He's still in his hands and knees, but the floor's getting a little slippery because there's still some blood dripping out. And so he's on his hands and knees just watching, just trying to get closer. And Dolly pulls open the chest, and there's this loud bang.
I push her out of the way.
All right, so as Oddmar pushes her out of the way, this huge cloud of that yellow dust that was coming from those mushrooms just whoop,
Oh,
goes up, and Oddmar gets a big whiff.
God.
Oh,
so-
no.
Oddmar, I need you to roll Constitution.
Oddmar,
I
we
mean,
need you to hand us
He,
your
he
keys
probably has
and
high
your weapons.
Constitution. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Your
And
car
that's your
keys.
keys.
I roll a
Not driving the
total of a 19.
19.
Wow.
Okay, excellent. So it goes in. He gets a big whiff of the mushrooms. He's like, and everything in the room gets really, really light. Kind of like there's a glow on everything, and you can kind of see details that you hadn't seen before, and it's very distracting. But that's about the only effect you have right now.
You can't change that by
Beautiful
getting all.
trail.
Could I get pushed
Bendy.
out of the area of effect? Because it should be like 10 feet, right?
Yes, it is 10 feet. Oh, well, it's out of a chest, though. It's not from the mushroom, right?
Oh.
It was a good push.
Yeah.
You probably need to see if you're injured.
I was like, yeah, I probably should see if I'm injured.
That's actually good. Why don't you hit? That was a good call. Why don't you hit? Acrobatics or athletics. I really don't know the difference. So hit whichever one is higher for you. I'm going to learn that
Athletics is
next time.
strength, and acrobatics is dexterity.
So it should have been acrobatics is the correct one, but you rolled it too.
That was a nat 1. It was
Oh,
a
dear.
nat 1.
Oh no! Not
So-
Natural
one.
ones.
I'm gonna say so. Oddmar saved you from the mushroom plume, but you went back so hard that you hit the wall. So you hit the wall and slid down, and when you did that, you dropped the amulet. So Rylan is now scurrying over to try to grab the.
I'm gonna go try to grab it as well.
Okay.
I'm also going to try to grab it.
All right. So let's all do.
I'm only assuming that because I was staying
Stand
with
here and
Rylan.
watch
That's why I
trails.
figured I was close enough.
Oddmar's watching the trails. Yeah, you would. So right, everything's glowing, so you would see that. Very good. I guess athletics for this one. Let's see who gets there first. And how do I roll disadvantage? Do I put a -1 up there because he's tied? He's gonna have.
It's the same.
No.
You right click and you pick disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Have
it's
I-
not me.
D&D
If
yeah,
you
makes
are-
it so easy. All right,
Have I
17.
passed
athletics,
out? Or
disadvantage.
where did I drop? Like, did I hit and drop it? So is it nearby me? Can I?
It is nearby you, but you hit your head pretty hard. I'm not gonna make you
Right.
take an injury yet. No, actually, I should make you roll.
Yeah, you should.
Roll
With disadvantage. Mhm.
Roll Constitution.
Ooh.
17. Yeah. Okay. So you
Said
did not
party.
lose. You did not lose. I was checking to see if you would lose consciousness, right? So you did not lose consciousness, but you did miss one. You do have one hit point out. You did hit your head pretty hard.
I'll
So you're
take a
not
look
lose
at that.
consciousness, but you're kind of not out, not with it. So if nobody gets it this time, you'd have a chance, but you don't have a chance first roll.
My
Well, I
roll
didn't
was
get it.
17.
Ishanis was 17.
Yep.
All right, so he's close. Let me do my roll. My right clicking isn't working. I'm just gonna roll it. Okay, well, we're gonna call it 2 since it was supposed to be the disadvantage. So we'll say I didn't get the plus. Ishanis, you get there first.
Okay.
And what did you roll, Master Fault?
4.
Okay. So Ishanis, as you pick it up, we've talked about it now. I don't think I have to do it secret. You pick it up, and it's warm,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't burn. It's just warm, and you hear a voice. Something is talking to you, but you can't understand what it is.
Okay.
All right. And Rylan is right behind you. Like
I-
he's grabbed your ankle.
I would
And
like
he's
to get it over to the chest, the open chest.
Okay.
Rylan his hands are still tied. I should be
Yeah.
able to pull. I am kind of old and frail, so I don't know. Maybe I don't pull it off, but my attempt would be to get away from Rylan and get it in the chest and slam it shut.
All right. Roll athletics.
I gotta go back over there. Athletics. 3.
All right. So as you
That
go.
sounds
I'm
accurate.
glad we're back to week 1 rolling.
For the record, this is turning into the Three Stooges, and that is not what I had planned. All right, so
Whoop, 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 whoop.
as Ishanis tries to get towards the thing, Rylan had just enough a hold of his ankle to trip him, so he
Oh, my
falls
hip.
and he drops the amulet.
Right.
I'm going to make another grab for it.
Okay, Master Fault. If there's a banana peel in
Are
here.
you kidding me?
No.
It hovered at 18 and then moved to 5.
Oh.
7 total.
All right, so as you roll in, yeah, we're rolling great, man. That was a natural 1. So as you try to go for it, you actually trip over Rylan. So you trip over Rylan and you fall forward, and the amulet's still on the ground. And Rylan reaches forward, and he's able to just skirt, and his hand is like an inch away from the amulet. Does anyone else do anything?
I'm gonna step on his hand.
Thank you.
I'm gonna run over and kick the amulet.
You're gonna kick the amulet. All right, both of you roll athletics. Let's see who gets there first.
Kick it here. Kick it to me.
Not me.
I know. I'm open.
I'm going to do
3.
something too.
Nathan rolled a 3. We might have to
What?
reverse your dice.
Yeah, seriously.
Are we rolling D20s?
Apparently, I'm really good at
D4s.
rolling 2s. It wasn't a critical fail, but close.
Pretty close.
So Oddmar steps away from the chest and he turns around and he walks towards the amulet and he steps over it to the other side of the room where Ryland was on the ground to the blood smear on the floor, and he reaches down and he makes a big heart shape out of the blood on the floor, and then he looks up with a tear in his eye, and he says, "It is tradition in Steintoft to send a Valentine to everyone that you love, and I really love you guys, and thank you for taking me in."
I firmly believe the mushroom gas is not affecting Oddmar at all. This would have happened.
Not at all. No.
This was already on the menu.
Just needed a little push.
All right. So what did y'all? So Zafin, you rolled a 3, and Val, what did you roll?
I rolled a 6.
What?
Okay. So you seriously. So as
How do we get
Zafin-
out of the door in the morning?
This is really
So
funny
we
to
ran
DM.
into each
So
other.
as Zafin goes to kick the amulet away, Oddmar shakes his hand off from the blood that was on there, and he just steps right on it and just slips and falls right down. So I need you to also roll. Let's do Constitution to see if you knock yourself out. And then I need Val, you step on Ryland's hand successfully, but then he moves his hand out of the way, and you trip. But you almost keep your balance, but you land on that injured foot, so you also end up down in your bind. What did you roll, Zafin?
I think we're.
I
back to
rolled
Dolly
a
being able to
6.
try.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Dolly needs another chance at
Yeah.
this point.
Okay, hold on though. Zafin, what did you roll?
6.
6. Okay, Zafin
Yeah.
is out. So you'll be unconscious for 1 turn. Okay, we're just gonna do 1 turn. You're
Okay.
just out.
All right.
We've basically batted around. We're at the top of the order again.
That's right. This is a whole battle about catching the amulet.
Oddmar
All
rolls a total of a 20, and instead of landing on his head, he lands on Zafin, and just thug onto his
If
back.
I have to roll a Constitution save again,
Actually, I'm gonna say if Oddmar lands on your back, that's automatic 1 damage right there. I mean, you were basically a intelligent fish. Yeah, it's gonna
I mean, I'm a sea elf, so yeah.
hurt. See? Yeah, so you're minus. I'm gonna have to say that's gonna be minus 1 hit points. And for the record, I'm pretty sure y'all are hurting yourselves more than the bandits did earlier. Just for the
Yeah, I
record.
think so. I think so.
I have only injured 3 party members so far.
But you sent them all hearts in blood. I mean, it's very sweet.
We're only an hour and a half in. There's still time. Shaunus is going to ignore what this is going on now. He's going to go over to Zafin because Zafin's knocked out. So I'm going to go tend to him.
Well, hold on. Before you're able to do that, Rylan actually gets a hold of the amulet.
Oh, great.
But what about? No, didn't I get an extra chance to even try?
Well, you were still on the wall, right? Like everyone is kind of off now. Everyone is on the ground, even Oddmar, even Rylan, because he was crawling.
Can I Ray of Frost him before he grabs it? 60 feet.
I mean, I guess you can try. But as you cast it, He grabs the amulet. And then the ray of frost hits him.
Well,
And what's the thing? What's
if it
against? What
hits.
does he have to roll?
It is. Well, whatever his whatever. Oh, I was gonna say it's whatever his DC was, whatever his armor class was last time, which I don't think I got it. It was 13.
Oh, I thought the spell worked no matter what, and it was something to battle it.
I'm pretty sure
Ray
Ray
of
of
Frost is roll to hit.
Oh. See, still learning. Still learning. All right. So in that case, it doesn't hit. So that's even better. I was going to see if he caught any more damage, which he was almost
Do I
dead.
Ray
That
of
would have been bad.
Frost the blood, and now he's sliding around like a penguin. On his blood.
Well, he's still tied, right? So he's doing this like on his hands and knees. So he
A
grabs.
seal.
Yeah, but as Val said, addiction is a thing. So as he grabs the amulet, and he grabs it, and then the binds around his hand fall off,
Oh, good.
and he's able to stand up, and he was like, yes, of course, my lord, of course. No, but always, I am always obedient. So he's grasping it like this is his, his only lease on life is this amulet. And he said, I've been told that you are allowed to go.
Like, leave or go where?
That you are allowed to go. I don't question him.
Cool. Where's the nearest boat? Peace.
So
Peace out.
I got.
Pretty sure it's in a tree on the beach.
This guy doesn't have any boats. He's got boats. He's got to be shipping these mushrooms somewhere.
I have a little issue with this because
Which you could tell us all about if you were conscious.
Never mind.
That's a good point.
Well, in the midst of this, we can pause in the conversation, right? So that was the pause in his conversation. Ishana said you went to Zafin. Do you want to roll medicine?
Sure.
But you have to remember, Oddmar's on top of him. So is anyone going to help Oddmar
Good
get
God.
off of him?
I can't get him off.
Yeah, you can't push him off.
No.
You going to talk to him?
Phrasing?
I would say Oddmar's
I was going to say, I kept my face so straight after I said that. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to. Yes, I wish I chose different words.
I mean, I tried to ignore it.
Nope. I knew it wouldn't fly.
I appreciate the effort, but I have a girlfriend. So does everybody know that guy is up over there?
Okay, you're saying this while laying on top of Zafin.
Well, I'm sitting up on him.
Okay, can you get up, please? I'm trying to help this man.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Okay, so I get up and I walk over to Rylan, and I say, you're telling us that we can go?
Yes, he is. He likes you.
I like him too. But I don't know who you're talking about. There's not really anybody else here. But see, actually, you are our captive, and you can't go.
Hey, up there. Touch the amulet, man. You're all hyped up on those shrooms. Maybe give that amulet a little rub.
What amulet?
Wow.
The one.
No.
Agent of
No. He says if you wish the amulet, you can have it. No.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
I was
Medicine
not in
check
the
was
room
19.
for
But...
all the amulet.
All right, you
talk.
wake Zafin up then.
Okay, thank you.
What the what?
You've missed a lot.
Zoinks!
I'm sorry, Admiral.
If
I
it
missed a
wasn't
lot too, because I missed what you said.
meddling kids.
All
right, so right now, Rylan has the amulet.
Talk. I don't know what all this is about.
It's the amulet, he says. But I am your favored one. He sees something in you.
Not anymore.
Are
Step
you-
aside.
Talking
Yeah.
to that necklace right there?
I am talking to him.
Okay, so the necklace is a boy. It's fine with me. I don't judge.
Are you sure he's a moron? He could never
Yes,
do
we're
for you what
sure.
I could do for what I could. I can't give a
I'm
straight-
going to say again, phrasing.
I'm going to pull Oddmar aside and explain
Please.
that he's talking to some sort of higher powered being, a demigorgon from the Underdark.
What is another god?
More or less, yes.
Of course.
Okay, I'm getting pretty used to gods, wanting to talk to me. That makes sense.
As you wish. All right, so he closes on the thing and he looks at Val. Val,
Yes.
the old man is about to get his. I have been promised.
The old man.
I look really nervous. Let's be specific about which old man we're talking about here, please.
So he's talking about like the Tony Soprano of where he's selling the mushrooms. It's the boss. The underboss of the underwear world, not the underwear world. So he's the boss of the he's a crime boss.
And you are acquainted with him.
I am acquainted with him. We went to church camp together and did mission trips where we dug wells and helped people.
Well, that sounds lovely.
That is not the
He
answer. I was
seems very
expecting.
reasonable.
With the underwear boss. Got it.
Underwear boss. Of course. So Val, he will get his.
I mean,
I have it
y'all-
lined up. I've been promised. I only have to follow orders.
Why are you trying to? You can't take him out. You're crazy.
I cannot do it alone. But apparently, I've been told you're all helping.
Yes, give to me your god.
I will. I will grab another. And he goes to that chest that you sense a little bit of magic in, but it wasn't locked. So he goes to that chest. And he's about to lift the lid.
Okay,
Who's nearest to him?
I think the
I'm
chest,
going to
the one
shield
that I opened-
myself. I'm going to cast shield upon myself because I'm at 7 out of 10. I don't like this.
Anyone else going to do anything?
I don't see any reason to do
I'm gonna step
anything
behind Oddmar.
yet.
Dolly's so clever.
I'm
right.
still with Zephan, bandaging his head or whatever.
All right, Master Fault.
I'm just watching.
All right. So he lifts up the chest lid. And then he jumps in and disappears. And then the lid closes. Beep.
Well, that's not good.
Also
Guys?
unexpected.
What?
Seems like we
Oddmar,
could have handled
can
that
you-
better.
Can you lift the lid of that chest?
Sure.
Just the lid.
Did he give
Just
the
the
god
lid.
to me? Before
No.
he
Sorry?
jumped? Did
No.
he give the god to me before he jumped?
He did not. He had the amulet in his hand still.
Okay. I will open the chest.
Okay. As you open the chest, you just open it. And there are a bunch of clothes on the top. There's like a pair of shoes in the corner. And there's an old, doll made out of straw sitting on the top.
He
Okay.
turned himself into clothes.
Well, that's one hypothesis.
Oh my god.
Is Val's detect magic still functioning at this point?
It's only
10 minutes? Yeah.
10 minutes? Okay.
That was a busy 10 minutes, man. That was
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the duration.
Could I roll Arcana to see if I understand what magical spell he just used to disappear into either clothes or a portal within the chest?
Yes, but if you roll really well, I'm gonna have to make it up. So go ahead, because I don't know
Okay.
the actual ones.
20, here we come.
Let's see how creative your DM can be.
That is
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so as you cast that over the chest, it glows a slight like periwinkle color, and you recognize the spell as the "Get the hell out of here" spell, and it
GTFO.
automatically
Bug out spell.
That's right. It's an old one. It's very useful, and it automatically usually sends them somewhere that they have set as a destination. But you
Get
have to
foes
know
hand.
you have to know the magic word for it to work.
What did he say?
Abracadabra.
Say anything?
Alakazam.
Did anybody pick up what he said?
He said, "Let me go
Anybody's-
get it from the chest."
Shamalama Dig Dong.
He said, I'm going to get another one.
Yeah, that's what.
So I
did.
will say that too. I am going to get another one, and I jump into the chest, and I turn into a shirt.
A very big shirt.
All right, so as
Don't
you jump
feel any
into
different.
in the chest, roll let's do wisdom on this one.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
this
would say with disadvantage because you're kind of high.
Disadvantage.
You are high.
I mean, that might be more wisdom.
Definitely not higher intelligence.
Ah, I
Definitely.
roll a very strong and powerful 4.
All right. So Oddmar jumps into the chest and the sides on it bust out.
yeah.
Clothes fall everywhere. He falls over and he's pretty sure he really is a shirt.
Great.
Guys, don't launder me. Be careful.
And now apparently I am a
That was from
vampire.
Transylvania.
Don't use bleach, please.
Like colors only.
sort through the
One
steps.
shirt. Two shirts. 3 shirts. Ha 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 ha.
All right, we have a very important question from the chat. Oddmar, what color shirt are you?
Oh, that is a very good.
It is, right?
I would say a sky blue.
Hmm,
Yes, that seems appropriate.
I like it. I like it.
Although Admar does not wear a shirt.
It's
Oh, that's true.
why
Yeah,
we
you
let
have
him on
to
the
wear-
boat. I mean,
Yeah,
wait, what?
Put yourself on.
All right, so he's now a light blue shirt. We should probably put a question for the chat, Zafo.
Yep.
Let's put a question for the chat so y'all can vote with your points.
Of?
We want to know if Admar has a tag or not as a shirt.
Oh, that's very important.
And if so, we're going to make Admar tell us what that tag says. If you say yes, he does have a tag.
I am not off the rack.
I don't know. We're going to let the audience vote.
You just rip off the rack.
Yeah. So we're going to put that up to vote while we keep going and see what the crew does next. So you just
I
either
like,
vote yes or no whether he has a tag.
Dolly, I was thinking that and wondering if someone was going to say it.
What did you say, Dolly?
It's literally my job to be the most inappropriate person ever.
Oh, good, because I was feeling the pressure, so I appreciate that.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Captain Wyvern dead?
She was really tired and sleeping the whole
Okay.
time.
Like, wait a minute. Is she here? I thought she was here.
The funniest part to me is that's what I do when I write too. I leave a character out and I have to go back and add them.
She turned into a pair of capri pants.
Now we just need some boots and some stylish sunglasses. We have a whole lot. All right. Well, of course he'll do it in character. He'll tell you what kind of tag he is in character. So go ahead and vote yes or no. You can use channel points for that, and we will check it at the end. Okay, so here we go. So Oddmar now thinks he's his shirt. Dolly is up again, and she only had 1 damage. Val is thinking about the old man, I guess. So she's going to have to tell us where we are. Ishanis is still helping Zafin, and Zafin's still a little confused about where the heck we are. And Master Fault is scheming, I guess. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he's watching. So he's watching what's going on. So what are we going to do next?
I'd actually like to go look at Valtrex's injuries. I think Zafin's fine now.
Okay.
I don't have any healing spells left, so I don't know what I can do for her, but I'm sure that's what I would be
You
doing.
always take some shirts from the chest and turn them into
Right.
bandages.
Just not Oddmar.
I bet.
I'm muttering to myself.
Please don't
while-
tear up Oddmar and make him a bandit.
I'm muttering to myself while treating Valtrex that, we couldn't have screwed this up more. Let the guy get away. No one can pick anything up. Except the guy who picks something up and throws at people across the room.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, we didn't handle that so well. We're not really good at the extracting of the informations yet. But we'll get there. I'm confident. I'm going to think positively.
And remember, you still have the 2 entrances, the one that leads down and the one that goes up.
So,
And you have 2 extra locked chests that do not have magic. You have the open one with the mushrooms left.
And fortunately, we have another prisoner we can question. Oh, wait. No, we don't.
so I mean, I know the old man. I don't know who the old man is, but I know his hangout, right?
Yes. Yeah, you know where he is. You know how to find him. You know everything about this old man. You actually even know his real name.
So I know who I know who he was
Gary.
working for.
Yes.
So if we can get out of here, we can at least go find out more information about that. And since he wants to kill the old man, well, that's the best place we're gonna find him, in my.
So the GTFO spell is very expensive. It takes a lot of reagents. He couldn't have been using it for all these mushrooms. There must be another boat somewhere.
Hmm.
Maybe we should explore the tunnels.
I think we should
tunnels.
check the chests and see if there's anything of value in the chests.
What was correct? Refresh my memory. Was the chest with the open chest with the mushrooms? Was there something magical about that? Okay,
No.
so just. I mean, is it worth emptying out the mushrooms to see if there's anything else inside there?
It's up to you.
I'll do it.
All right. With bare hands or with gloves?
Gloves.
Smart. So as Master Fault goes in and he's using his gloves very carefully to do it. Do you have the what is it? Let's use sleight of hand to see how careful you are.
Okay. Just because we haven't screwed this up enough yet.
Roll the 20-sider, Greg. The 20-sider.
17.
17, excellent. All right. So and you were careful enough that you didn't break any of them apart. So no dust came up from the mushrooms or anything else. So you pull through, but you don't see anything in there but mushrooms.
Okay.
And it's both the stems and the caps all dried.
Okay. Good enough for me.
I'm glad I did not fail that constitution check.
Yeah, it would have been a lot more fun.
I
Or
Or
think-
maybe
fun already.
sad.
Who's sad?
I mean,
Everybody's
maybe you
sad.
should be sad you didn't fail it because it seems like a great time.
I mean, for him, but he did have an axe. It might not have been as much fun for you guys.
Right.
yeah, put down the
Okay,
axe.
so Master Fault is rummaging through chests.
Well, I just the one. I'm actually not interested in the locked ones because I'm wary of traps. So
Since Valtrex seems fine, I'm just kind of address the group here and I'm definitely frustrated. There's a reason that we're here. We got sent here by her unconscious captain over there. Her god sent us here. Helm. We just found an amulet with the enemy of Helm. He jumped into a chest. He's gone. Why are we here? I know that I need to get out from under whatever this Helm thing is. I assume that's what the rest of us are working on, but maybe I'm wrong.
We are here to help the enemy.
Would this be a good time for each of us to kind of figure out what it is that we want and if we are all working on the same thing?
Well, I mean, first of all, right now we're just underneath the ground, kind of trapped here. So we have to figure out a direction.
We can't be that trapped because she ran out and she didn't come back.
Well, I mean, we can get out, but like we have to figure out what's the next logical move. And my opinion is that if Rylan he wants to kill the old man, and I know where the old man is, and I know who he is. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So if we go find the old man, then we're in a position to figure out where Rylan is and get more information about the Demigorgon guy.
I agree. Is there anyone who doesn't want to do that?
I agree, but I do think we should explore the tunnels, the down tunnel, before we take the up tunnel.
I'm going to look at Dolly and repeat my question. Is there anyone here who isn't focused on that?
I found some old hardtack on the ship and brought it in my pockets.
Probably from my staterooms.
Dolly's just enjoying the show.
I think we should find Ryland's god and help him to kill Captain Wyvern's god. But I have a more important and immediate question. Who is going to wear me out of here?
What size are you?
Okay, well, all the rest of you have to remember, Oddmar thinks he's his shirt, but he's not. So y'all keep that in mind. You know,
everything about that conversation is bad.
So clearly we have to.
Everything.
We're going to have to. We can't go anywhere until Oddmar doesn't think he's a shirt anymore.
We could take a short rest to see if that helps.
Yes.
Yes, that seems.
Would I have any medical background on this mushroom stuff to know like how long this is going to last or?
Nope.
Nothing. Okay.
You don't know a darn thing.
If Dave recovers his healing spell, will that do anything? I'm sorry, if Ishanis recovers his healing spell.
I mean, he's from the Underdark, right? I mean, the mushrooms are from the Underdark. Ishanis does not know about the Underdark.
Okay.
So,
okay.
If we were in the ocean, that would be a whole nother story. But this is the Underdark. All right.
I'm done with the rest.
Who's quoting our stream? That's awesome. Did you do that, Zathan?
Yes. Yeah,
Abby
in
there, though.
grabbed the quote. So yeah. Yep. I gotta figure out the quote bot better.
Awesome. All right.
So are we agreeing to a short rest? Can we, as this looks like a defensible area, we've got just 2 ways in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one above us, that's 3. The lizard men could probably come pounding in at any time. We might want to look for a boat and rest there.
You're really keen to find a boat,
how about you wear me out of here and I'll sit on your shoulders?
What? Did you ask me? It can. Okay, if you think that would work.
I feel like I should mention the tunnels aren't that tall.
Yeah. I was thinking that. Nice head injury coming in 5 seconds.
And then there is only one left.
Stay away.
Keep away from me, yeah.
All right. So as y'all are trying to decide whether you want to rest or not, I'm assuming you're going to leave the other chest alone.
I still don't know anything about the other chests.
I've messed with one
I'm interested.
chest, so someone else can mess with the chest.
Shirts can't wield axes, Oddmar. Put it down.
And Dolly becomes Oddmar's familiar. Or Oddmar Dolly's? I don't know. We'll work this out.
All right. Well, if
I
we
can pick
don't...
the lock.
All right.
All right, so you want to hit one of
Please
the
do.
chests and pick the lock?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna step back.
I think
All
it's
right.
what?
You know,
Oh no, it's
just
thieves' tools, right?
right. Do you have to roll or did it just work? Now I can't remember. We just
You
did
have
it.
to roll.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
you do roll.
You roll
And it was dexterity, right? Yeah, got it.
There is a DC that the DM sets.
I rolled a 1.
Is probably higher than that.
Yeah, actually, you might have noticed me flipping through the book. I was looking to make sure what it was, and yeah, it's a little higher than that.
Yeah.
So you put one of the tool in to like hold the lock in place. You go
No.
to put the other one in, and it cracks.
So I have an inspiration. Can I like re-roll that dexterity?
I say yes.
Get higher than a 1.
Let's hope for.
Significantly higher.
It's a
hopefully.
9.
9.
That's 9 times higher.
It
Well-
is.
This math is flawless.
We're gonna say the DM's throwing you a bone, and you were able to pull the thing out with maybe some cursing. It's up to you what Val would do, and you're able to put the you had a backup, and you put you have one, and you've got the other one underneath. I don't know the names. I don't have lock picking, and then you're able to snap, and the lock just falls right off.
Son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. That was a tough one.
That's exactly what Val would say. I love it. I'm so impressed. All right.
Okay.
Are you gonna open the chest?
I am opening the chest.
All right. You open the chest, and I need you to roll.
Dice.
Yes. How do you do it? Just do it twice. Roll 2d6s.
And that's in the little corner down here, the red thingamajig.
Mm-hmm. And the 6s will look like, like a 6, the square one. There you go. Yeah, the one that looks like a normal, regular die, like that you play Yahtzee with. So just roll 2 of them.
All right, a 9 and a 4.
All right, 9 and a 4, so third. Was that a 9 or a 6? It said
How
6
did
on my
you
thing.
roll a
Was a
9?
6.
Oh,
6,
6.
it's a
Sorry.
6. I was gonna say.
It was
So,
flipped over
and-
for me.
Why
when
weren't
I
you
saw
rolling
it.
like that earlier, Val? Okay.
And if you click it twice, you click that die twice, it will make two roll at once.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. That is good to know. All right. So I'm trying to read what that one is then. So 10. There is. So I also need you to roll a 1d4. And there's 10 pieces of silver in there. And then roll a 1d4.
1.
All right. And you also have something else on a different chart. Hold on, I'm getting there.
Turn to page 12.
Yeah, I'm trying. They write these things in very, very, very tiny, small print.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why everyone starts playing when they're 12, because their eyes still work then.
I know.
And they just memorize everything so they don't have to read anymore.
Yes, I have money.
I'm doing this one random. Okay, you said a 1. All right, there's a potion of superior healing in there as well.
Oh, sweet.
Guys, it's empty. Darn it.
Well, there's one more chest with the lock.
Or you want me to pick that one too?
Don't ask
Yes.
me.
Okay. Let's
So
see.
roll again. You only have one of those tools left, though.
A 2. Really?
Your second one, your only other spare, breaks the lock.
Son of a
Beep, 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 beep.
I could break that lock for you if you could make me be not a shirt anymore. Do you have magic?
I'm going
Someone cast a not a shirt
I'm going to
spell,
wave
please.
my hands and
Yes.
say, cast Onmar is not a shirt anymore.
All right, roll charisma, Masterful.
Ooh, I have good charisma.
Good, because we have to see if he believes you. So let's see.
4.
Well, I have a +5 and got a 10, so
Oh.
apparently I used up all my charisma today.
I will also
what
join
is-
the
What is your
chanting.
persuasion?
Persuasion. +5. Let me see.
Roll
Should I
that.
roll
Let's see if you come up with something better. It was going to be funnier if we left it. I just want you to know for the record. Still a 10? Okay.
It's the
So,
same.
Oddmar
Oh, no.
still believes that he is a shirt. However, he can walk now.
It's got a lot of starch.
Yeah.
I do a sort of floppy walk over to the. And tell me, the shirts can't use axes. And I chop that lock off.
I'm not even going to make you roll for strength because you just, bam, that lock fell right off. And when you opened it up, since Oddmar opened it, Oddmar, I need you, and of course I closed it because I didn't think about this. You're smarter than me. Roll the 2d6s, please.
Okay.
There we go.
If he gets drugged with something else, we're in a lot of trouble.
Roll.
Where else could it go, really?
Oh, you asked that of all of us writers?
Guys, I'm a shoe.
I didn't see. What did you roll? I'm sorry, I was looking at the
11.
book. 11? Okay.
The
so
best
11.
of all possible rolls.
This roll
Best
of all
goes
possible.
to 11.
The three of
All
us
right.
together couldn't roll an 11.
So in that one, there is
Seriously.
just 10 gold.
10 gold.
That's a
10
lot.
gold. It is a lot. That's what's in there.
That is amazing.
Is someone tracking what we picked up here?
I got 10 silvers, yeah.
She got
It's 10 silver, 10 gold, and a potion of extra healing.
superior healing.
Excellent.
I changed it. Okay.
We can
It has
we
to
can
be
deal with that
superior
later.
specific because it's an amount of healing that it'll do.
Wait, where do we see this?
Oh,
I
Right
don't
now,
know where we
nowhere.
see it. Where are we supposed to put it in D&D Beyond?
We get to decide and figure that out.
Manage inventory, right? You go into there and like tell it you have it.
Yes.
And you see in the inventory pane over on the right at the top, there's a little, in my case, it says 0. Yours might be different. It is in a little hourglass shape, which is the shape of a gold coin. And you click on that, and it takes you to your manage coin window. And you can tell it how much money you have.
I did. It was nice.
So,
So does anyone else want to roll perception and see if they notice?
Are you
Anything?
attempting to
Yes.
hide that happening, Valtrex?
No.
Okay.
All right, so is anyone going to do anything then? Or say anything?
Aren't we a group? Shouldn't we share everything that we
wow.
find?
This coming from Dolly?
people. Of all people.
I shared the information about the amulet. I shared.
I rolled a roll that didn't suck.
I will pick up all of the gold coins and count them out to everyone. Here
There you
you go, and here you go, and here you go, and here, and now there's none left. But that's okay, because I have friends. So
Wow, Oddmar really
Who
showed
did you
us up.
start with? Because that won't divide evenly.
Well, he's saying he doesn't get any, and we all get
10.
Well, it's-
So everyone gets 2.
Okay, oh, everyone gets 2, all right.
Oh, and he didn't keep any.
I'll give one
Wow.
back to Odd.
I mean, what does his shirt need gold for?
It's true.
That's right. I already have very fine silver buttons.
Does your shirt have pockets?
No.
Then you can't hold the gold. That makes sense. All right.
So if y'all get what he said about putting the 2 gold in your inventory?
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
I wasn't listening. But I'll do it after.
We'll tell you later then.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, so everybody's got the 2 gold.
And then what
But
about the potion?
We each drink.
Somebody's
one
gonna have to hold it.
Should the healer hold it?
I was gonna say
It should
yes.
not be healer,
no,
because healer
I
can
mean-
already make.
yes,
I found
exactly.
it.
Fair.
I agree.
So who
I'm
is
okay
most
with Valtrex
likely?
holding it.
Valtrex
Valtrex is
going to
be in the middle of fights. If one of the Oddmar or somebody gets hurt, it's better that somebody very close by has that healing because I may not be there.
Potion of healing greater, right?
Superior.
Superior.
Superior healing.
I didn't see
Superior brand potions. Trust only Superior with all your potion needs.
It
Shop
should be
smart.
in there. It's a very common item. So.
Shop S-Mart.
That's right. Shop at S-Mart and be smart.
We're not gamers at all.
We are truly gaming.
All right. Now, as y'all are divvying up the inventory, all the chests are empty. Captain Wyvern comes down from the tunnel that was leaning up, right?
Mhm.
So Captain Wyvern comes down, and she says, "The lizardmen are here. We must go talk to them. We have saved them from their false god. Let us go talk to them."
I don't care what you say.
Are you sure they're gonna feel that way?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a great idea.
Yeah. Also,
Little worried
we're not
about
on
that.
the ship, so the whole captain thing is not really
Oh.
present.
We don't know that yet. Never mind.
Oh.
I was. No, I can't. That would be
I was like,
metagaming pigeon.
I was going to say, I
And-
don't know what secrets I told you. Did I tell you any secrets?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
else said something that made me think of something that we could do, but my character doesn't know that. So, metagaming pigeon.
Everyone
Yeah.
kind of shared everything. I think you're okay.
I don't know that this was shared.
Okay.
Well, it's certainly not being shared now.
What's it?
I want to go down that tunnel.
Yeah, I
Wait, the down
I don't
tunnel?
advise going up to see the lizardmen.
Yeah, I think we should go to the down tunnel.
I agree.
So, guys, I don't know the down tunnel's going to do us any good because it was like seriously dusty. I don't think anyone's been down there for a while.
That makes it more defensible. That means there's no one down there to attack us, unlike upstairs.
Is your point, Zathan, that there's no way to escape down there because nobody's been down there?
That is what I surmise. That's my guess.
Axe, shield, floppy walk down into the down tunnel.
I'm following the shirt.
Yes. We hold our shirt banner high in
Right,
front of us. and
Follow
march
that
down-
shirt.
And march
Right down
down the
with the
tunnel.
shirt.
Behind its sky blue majesty.
Tis a fair cop.
Who are we gonna listen
We
to,
go.
Zapho or Laundry? We're gonna listen to Laundry.
That's
And
how this
Captain
works.
Wyvern just watches you go, and she's like, I guess I'll pray. So she just sits in the corner and prays. She's not going with you. All right.
Yeah, you do that.
So y'all, as y'all head down the corridor,
Now, we didn't take our short rest, though, which I am unhappy about. I will say that.
Oh,
That's
we need
fair,
more than a short
actually.
rest, but yeah. What time do we think it is?
I don't know, it was dark when the battle started, right? So we went at sunset. So the battle started at sunset. Y'all have been doing fun things. Oddmar has no concept of time right now. I'm going to say it's been about 3 hours since the beginning of the battle.
Maybe we should find a resting spot.
That seems reasonable.
We could hole up in this hallway. It's only got one way in, one way out.
Sounds reasonable. Who's taking the first watch?
I will take
Not
the
it.
first watch.
The shirt's got the first watch.
I will babysit Oddmar.
I'm going to
Thank
say you're going
you.
to let the guy who's high do the
Yeah.
first one.
I will sit with Oddmar and make sure nothing untoward happens.
I could totally see us all just rolling with that, too. I'm just like, yep, I'm sure this is going to work out.
I'll pull some blankets out of my inventory and kind of wrap myself up.
They have everyone else's character names on them.
Sit down in the
I'm
hallway.
pretty sure I recognize those blankets, but under the circumstances, I'm going to let it go.
I'm afraid I peed on mine a little, but this will be fine.
All right. And on that note, camping in the dark, dusty hallway, we're going to call it a night.
Do-do-do-do.
Woohoo! How much fun is that? There was a lot of stumbling tonight, like literally, and that's why it was so entertaining.
Literally.
So I love that.
Mhm, mhm.
How did the vote come out? Does Oddmar have a tag or not?
Yes.
Indeed.
There was at least 6 of 8 for a tag, so I will make that up by next gaming show.
Perfect. All right. So next week we will find out what Oddmar's tag says. And now, as we have reached the end of our game, and that was so much fun, so thank you guys. Does anyone have anything to share?
Yes. Book 4 of the Misplaced Mercenary series, Illusions of Decency. The audiobook has just released and is available now.
And for the record, my name is not on it.
Written by Alice.
Right? Kelly did not try to take credit for that.
Okay, you gotta tell that story.
No, we don't. Keep going.
Do we want to put a link in the chat for that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, can I just tell you the chat was hilarious because Smashy says that it's a girl shirt if it doesn't have pockets. Only dude clothes have pockets. So apparently, Admar, you're a girl shirt. You know what I mean?
I'm glad Smashy picked up on that because that was why I was asking.
That was nice. All right, who else? Someone else had something to share, didn't they?
I do, yeah. So, we're still asking for submissions to our anthology. So, LDM Publishing, which I'm a co-founder of. So we have an anthology for Pride Month coming out in June, and it's open for short fiction, poetry, even some literary nonfiction, all themed around the LGBTQ plus community. So if you have a story, we actually accept reprints too, as long as you have the rights to them. So you can see my website. It's ldm-publishing.com for the details. And if you have something to share, we would be glad to read it.
Excellent, excellent. Do you take shirt tags?
We will. If you write, if it is, we'll take the shirt tag if it's well crafted and has and is relevant to the LGBT community.
An Oddmar original.
An Oddmar original.
I am pretty sure that my shirt tag is in the form of a poem.
I gotta say, with the
too.
shirt, a shirt wielding an axe, opening a chest. If we were ever going to get fan art, this is the time.
Or a t-shirt. A t-shirt of a shirt.
A t-shirt of a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I do want to announce a slight change starting next week and for at least the next 6 weeks. We will be starting an hour later. So instead of 7 p.m. Central Time, we'll be starting at 8 p.m. Central Time. And that's because, and I can say it for real now, I have been lucky enough to be a contestant on America's Next Top Podcaster. So that will be fun. Yay! So that starts next Monday. And we will have a ball doing that. And quite frankly, I'll put the link somewhere. I don't actually know where it is. I'm just waiting for instructions, and I'm not terrified at all. So that'll be fun. So I have to do that before this, and then right after that, I have to jump on here. But don't worry, because I'm sure these guys will be really nice to me and not make gaming challenging at all, right?
By
You can
turning
submit
into
this
shirts.
episode as proof of how entertaining you can be.
You mean just giggling while y'all take over? Seriously, I mean, y'all are the awesome ones. So, yes, Smashy, it's so exciting. Thank you, Helen. We're very excited. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll find a bigger audience, and I'll learn some cool things and some better stuff for us to do and all kinds of stuff. So thank you so much for supporting us. And if you come back,
Hold on.
we will see you tomorrow at 20 Questions, where we have Aaron, Michael, Richie. Yes, Safin.
We do have one other announcement. We have to
Oh, do
thank
we?
our brand new subscriber.
Ooh, who's our
Abby
new subscriber?
subscribed.
Who?
Abby.
Oh,
Yay,
Abby.
Abby! Thank you so
Yay.
much. So we have PH Dunn and Abby. Thank you so much for subscribing. We'll keep the
Wow.
lights on. We'll find new fun questions for y'all. So
Way
welcome.
to leave out your 84th most important subscriber. Come on.
I know. Hey, we do have one more thing though. We have to sing happy birthday.
Oh, that's right.
We do.
There's somebody
We do.
in our crew just turned 29. For the first time ever, we swear.
Totally.
Whoops.
All right, Valtrex, also known as Jessica Rainey. Happy birthday. Are we ready
Thank
to sing?
you.
Are we ready to sing?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yes.
I mean, if I'm gonna sing,
Oh,
come
this
on
is
now.
gonna be terrible.
Right.
We can't
We're
all
gonna
be
do it.
Mike Jack Stumbos, okay? All right, here we go. Ready? Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you.
Tempo, people, tempo.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
dear
dear
Valtrex.
Happy birthday to
you.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
no,
you.
You're howling so horribly that the puppy
The
had to
dog
come
is
Yeah,
like
the dog's
right
like,
for a
what
pet.
is going on here?
It was
Oh
like,
my
are you
gosh.
dying? Are you okay?
Must I help you now?
That was the best happy birthday ever. I think we should record that and just sell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it's
Like
being
the
clipped.
round. It was like in
That's-
elementary school when you have to sing the
Oh,
row,
no.
row, row your boat. Everybody starts different.
Yeah, all
Round.
different peaches, all different. I love it. I love it. My favorite.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Excellent, excellent. Hopefully you'll make 30 someday. All right.
Your birthday is Valentine's Day.
And
No,
it was actually yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Still
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Close
And happy
enough.
I take
Valentine's
back
Day.
you should have asked
everyone.
yesterday.
For the record, I can see both Dolly and Master Fault saying you're never gonna figure out what my birthday is. Nuh-uh, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna sing to all of you. All right. Excellent, excellent. All right, you are all wonderful, and we shall see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the
Bye.
inspiration points.
Yes, thank you.
Bye bye.